Spirits from the other world.
Sup, boys? I want to watch. I wanted to watch something from Gideon real quick. Oh, actually, that's crazy, bro. Wait, not this one. It's the Reddit. This one. I wanted to watch this one. Oh, Charlie already had a video about
I
it.
saw a video today of a fedora tipping gentle sir freaking out, going ballistic, and I thought for sure it was just a skit. It was a staged video. It was fake for the sake of like rage baiting and engagement farming. But now I've seen that same video being picked up by actual journalists, like actual outlets.
It's crazy that it's
Maybe
real.
I just find it hard to believe that this is legitimate because everything about it is too perfect. This guy is wearing a Demon Slayer shirt with a pseudo trench coat. and
Unfortunately,
calling
it's
himself the name
very
of a
real.
fictional character who is known for being in a trench coat, and he just actually looks like the quintessential Discord moderator.
Hello?
From the other world.
Hi there, can you open this door, please?
For what?
I just want to...
Dude, what are you doing if you get confronted by something like that?
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just figured I'd check on something.
This saint was just in the neighborhood making sure that there was no ne'er-do-wells up to no good. He has just finished his training with the katana. He often studies the blade, and he thought he would just kindly pay you a visit just to make sure everything's all right over there. He is a master of cringe breathing, and this guy is a force to be reckoned with, so if there was any trouble, he could just slay them on the spot.
Crazy.
This fucking guy is like a mystical cryptid. He's like Santa Claus, but for Redditors. How Santa Claus knows who's been naughty or nice, this guy knows who's got too low of karma, and he pays them a visit, but instead of wiggling his big ass down their chimney, he just knocks on their front door and then blows a fucking gasket.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door!
Bro,
Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter,
What are
man?
you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro,
I can't believe the door.
you know what I think about this guy? He's probably in a state of grandeur, and he's thinking of. He's been researching stuff of like some crazy kidnapping, and he made this story in his mind that someone got kidnapped, and he's there to be the big guy to rescue someone. It's a lot of that.
Door didn't just explode. He should
Feels
have
like-
atomized that bitch. This is a very strong advertisement for that door. It must be like an adamantium core in there because I don't know how it withstood the power of this man's kicks. Granted, he was nerfed. He was wearing flip-flops, so he couldn't really get the oomph, the elbow grease that he usually would get there. But this is a superhuman we're dealing with. It was so powerful it almost sent him tumbling backwards. He had to regain his balance while falling back down the stairs there. It was a devastating blow right there. That shit would make Omni-Man tremble. And then he starts asking where his daughter is. Perfectly normal question to be asking a complete stranger. Maybe he'd been talking to some kids on Roblox or something, and now he's trying to track them down. I have no idea, but it immediately gets unhinged. And speaking of unhinged, you're crazy if you don't check out the new Starforge sale going on right now. There's a huge sale on Voyager, Navigator, and Collab PCs, so click the link in the description, best PCs in the universe.
bro,
Bro.
if you don't
Open this
leave,
fucking door. Open this door, I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
leave.
I wonder what his. what the journalists are talking about, like the news. Oh, let's just press that. What? That's a different one.
Leave my house. You don't.
Are you okay? Is everyone
We
in
are
this house
okay.
okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
It's hard to tell because of the quality on the Ring doorbell, but he's actually activating his Sharingan right now. It's about to get serious. They're in a standoff right now, and he is subtly powering up because it's looking like it's going to be a scrap. And
That's
trust
crazy.
me, I know a warrior when I see one. This guy fucks. Like, this is not someone you want to be taking lightly here. His body is a weapon of mass destruction. He looks like if someone wished Millhouse was real.
Insane shit, bro.
Can you leave my house, please?
He's trying to
please.
stare down like he's
You have
He's
nothing
thinking he's
to do in my
effective.
house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
nobody knows your name,
I don't
brother.
know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door.
Yeah, that's the thing I mentioned at the start. He calls himself Harry Dresden, which is a fictional character.
Who is that? Oh yeah, he's been reading this shit a lot, eh? Bro. Oh, it's actually crazy.
From something called the Dresden Files. He's a professional wizard who solves supernatural crime. This is what I'm saying. Like, I find it so hard to believe that this is real. Like, he's the one that just offers that up out of nowhere. It feels like they were trying to really dial up, like, the amount of cringe. So now he's trying to pretend that he's
in a whole nother
professional
level, man.
wizard and investigator, and that this is his neighborhood. You're on the property of Harry Dresden. You're breathing my air, Buster, so you better open this door. I gotta go in there and check. Where's your daughter at, huh? Where's she at? And then, like, throwing these, like, puny kicks and stuff. And now he's about to get a lot more wild about it. Like, to me, it just feels fake. Like, it feels like this is all staged. Everything about it is just too perfectly embarrassing and, like, shameful. This guy is what you picture when you think of Reddit mod. Like, hey, I saw that your comment got down duded a lot. I've decided to ban you for the sake of the r/defending AI art community. Get out of here. That kind of thing.
I love the stare down.
Or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
Bro.
Now you better start sweating. He put on the big boy voice. He got low into the baritone, the sultry tones there. And unfortunately, I hate to say it, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Playtime's over.
Bro, he's so cringe trying to be Mr. Tough Guy. Oh, I didn't get to this
Scary.
part.
Aura so powerful, I was
I
tripping
would've-
through the computer screen, and it
I would have
wasn't even
defended
my
myself really seriously though if someone tries to do
real
that.
doorbell. Just seeing the way he
He's not gonna
Monk
get inside.
Tom strikes it, the way he's grabbing at it, like, oh man. I don't know the aftermath here. I don't know if the homeowner called the police, but if he did, I don't know if the police are strong enough to stop this man on a rampage. That probably was just more bodies left in his warpath. It's terrifying. Having the virgin Viltrumite come up to this guy's door and start asking where his daughter is and whatever. It's what a wild set of circumstances here, and what an interesting freakout. Like I said, I still am not convinced this is real. Everything about it is too perfect to showcase a loser, like a pathetic, unhinged loser. And like, I feel like this guy had to be in on it for the sake of engagement farming. Like, I feel like he was typecast to play this character in this video. I don't know. I still just have a hard time buying into the authenticity of this, but who knows? Maybe it is completely real. Either way, wanted to yap about it. That's about it. See ya.
Dude, he's lucky he didn't get shot, eh? Wait, this is
So it turns out the Reddit mod meltdown on the Ring doorbell is real. I was very skeptical. I mentioned that a couple times in the video. It felt like forced, because you genuinely, like, if you asked someone to sit down with a box of crayons and said, draw me a caricature of a Reddit mod, it would spit out this guy. He's in like a pseudo trench coat with flip-flops, a Demon Slayer shirt. He even looks like the Soy Jack memes and shit and all that. I really thought that this was just like a very successful staged video. It's not. It's a very real thing, and it's actually very sad. So there's a couple of additional pieces of information that have come out. There's this video here where apparently he actually broke into the house.
crazy guy,
The claim
bro.
is that the husband wasn't home and was talking to the guy through the Ring doorbell, which is what you hear in the original Freakout, but he eventually found his way in. So he's asking where the fuck is she? I'm
Who is
assuming
Victor?
It's the daughter that he was talking about at the door. He starts opening.
Is
these
Victor
doors.
another character in the Dresden bullshit? Oh, it is. Victor Sells. Oh my god.
Like it's a Scooby-Doo chase scene, like looking around, and he seems like he's in like a trance almost. Like this seems like he's having an episode of psychosis. It is what it looks like to me, and he's asking for someone named Victor. I don't know who he's looking for. Maybe Victor Von Doom or something. I have no fucking clue. But he's looking for Victor and trying to locate some girl that he believes is in distress.
Victor, you around? Huh? You like rape little girls, bitch? Huh?
Bro.
You fucking try me, I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you. Do you understand me? Where the fuck is she?
So I don't know who he's talking to there. In the comments, the poster said that they know who this happened to, which is how they have this Ring footage that he had sent it to him. In the comments, apparently the wife of the homeowner was home and had like locked herself in a room to try and stay safe, and I'm guessing that's who he's talking to there, where he says, if you try me, I'll fucking kill you. I'm assuming he's talking to the wife there, and he didn't know this guy. So this guy was, I guess, just taking a cruise through the neighborhood and then picked this house.
Crazy.
It's a little quiet, but you can hear him say, "Are you okay? Are you okay in here?" That could be the wife he's talking to there. I'm not sure, but he was saying something like, "I'll kill you" to someone else, like if you try me, and then he says, "Are you okay in here?" to someone too. I'm not sure, you know,
That is
who
insane,
he's
actually.
talking to there, or what that's about. But again, it feels like he's in like a state of psychosis. Eventually, the homeowner does get here.
You right. Get the fuck out of my fucking house! You man, you think you can fucking stop me, motherfucker? I will save that little girl, you bitch! There's no fucking... You fucking liar! I can hear her! I can fucking hear her! I can hear you!
So now there's a big tussle. So you can hear them scrapping. It's
Bruh.
off camera. You can't see it, but I'm picturing like in Ed, Edd n Eddy when they start fighting all together. It's just like a big old cloud of smoke and a bunch of fists are flying. You can hear them rummaging around there, getting pugilistic. It's shaking the ring camera, but the whole time you can hear him saying like, "Where is she?" That kind of thing. And then I was gonna fast forward a bit. I don't know how long it lasts, but eventually he like starts to de-escalate the situation. The homeowner.
Who you talking to, bro? You are. My name's Harry Dresden. Get the fuck out of my house.
He keeps insisting his name is Harry Dredson, the professional wizard detective. So even inside the home, while presumably getting his ass beat here, he is also maintaining, "I'm Harry Dredson." Maybe he like flashed a badge or something at him. I don't really know, but he is staying with that. They're fighting. He keeps insisting that someone needs help here. The daughter or some woman, something. And then the homeowner comes down after the scuffle with this big shovel here, a fucking massive shovel. He's got the big snow shovel out, and now he starts to defuse it.
Third room, bro. I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my house. Please. Answer the question. Get the fuck out of my house. Answer the question, please. There's no one in there. There's 3 rooms, man.
I don't know who you are. You better get the
street
fuck.
at 1797 Co-op Drive.
I don't know who you're talking about, man.
Why do I hear screaming?
Are you military?
Yes.
Okay. Can you help me out?
Yes.
Okay. I understand what you're going through right now.
Yes.
Can you step outside?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Will. Thank you for asking.
So that is something that I found really interesting. He asks if he's military. He says yes. And he says, "I know what you're going through." And then after he asks that question, like his whole demeanor kind of changes, and that's when he gets him outside, and that's when you see this arrest. Like, it's not fake. This inside footage I haven't seen outside of like the subreddit here. It feels like it's really hard to fake because it's definitely not AI. It is 1000% the same guy. Like that. I think this is probably legitimate as well, but the arrest is 1000% real. So that's how he gets him outside. I don't know if he's actually military or anything because, again, it seems like he's in a state of psychosis, so he might not even know what he just said yes to. Or maybe he really is ex-military and he is struggling with, like, PTSD or something. It's impossible to know, but he is definitely going through some kind of, like, episode here. So they fight, he de-escalates it with the snow shovel, then everything else takes place outside. You can see the cops come in, they're checking on everything.
Fairfield Police, is anybody inside?
Fairfield Police Department.
Bruh. There's definitely something wrong with that guy.
And then outside, they take him away in cuffs.
No, or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
He rang the bell. The fight is on.
Brother.
Sounding straight out of an old Xbox Live lobby right there. But yeah, they've got him out here now. And again, that's the homeowner that you can see here. He's wearing the same thing, so it's definitely the same guy. I think there's no world that this is somehow fake or staged. These aren't actor cops. These aren't like fucking strippers or anything. These are real. His police report is out there. He's facing a lot of charges. It turns out it was 1,000% genuine,
Yeah.
which I cannot believe. Me after 2 beers. Well, bub. Interesting. Yeah, then they take Cobra Commander away. It was real.
That was what a doozy, bro. What a doozy.
You can find his arrest report. He got hit with 4 felony charges for assault.
Jesus. Oh my god, the news is crazy again, huh? Oh, this guy's still up, huh? I really don't like that preacher guy. The what's his name again? Oh yeah, Faithful Sheriff. This guy, fucking hate his ass. I don't know if he's like a real person. Oh, there's a lot of people that made videos on him, huh?
Folks, this is gonna sound incorrect, but 5 years ago, I made a video titled Teaching Gamers About God. And in that video, I talked about a streamer who calls himself Dr. Witnesser. He's not a real doctor or anything. It's kind of like a Dr. Seuss situation. If Dr. Seuss had like zero whimsy. If you haven't seen that video, I'll give you a quick recap. So Dr. Witnesser's whole shtick was playing Fortnite on Twitch, but while he was cranking 90s and hitting the orange justice, he would simultaneously preach the word of the first man to ever use the reboot van, Jesus Christ.
If you don't turn from your wicked ways and repent and trust in Jesus, you're gonna die and burn in hell.
His motto was literally bringing the gospel to gamers, and since he primarily played Fortnite, the people he would primarily preach to were children, because as we all know, Fortnite is a childish game for little babies. Yeah, don't play bullshit like that.
Crazy
Real
guy,
video
huh?
games for men, like Minecraft. And obviously most people were not down to listen to Dr. Witnesser talk about the Bible on Fortnite, because I think objectively Fortnite is way more fun than the Bible.
I don't know if we can res you. You might want to call God to come resurrect you.
That's not funny.
But that didn't stop him from absolutely spreading that gospel for years.
I've actually been waiting to get into this dude's lobby anyway. He's a fucking loser. He literally shoves the fucking Bible down little kids' throat and shit. You're not doing God's work. You're not doing God's bidding or anything. You're just a disgusting human being who fucking shoves his faith on people. Like, you're actually just a weirdo.
A couple of years ago, though, Dr. Witnesser said some pretty gnarly stuff. At one point, he compared homosexuality to bestiality.
Like, obviously, did you know, like, having sex with an animal, that's against God's law, right? Well, the whole homosexuality thing used to be against the rules of society as well.
He also told a Muslim child that he was going to go to hell because he wasn't a Christian.
If you were to die in your sins today, you would be sentenced to hell.
Yeah. Just overall
Bruh.
evil, monstrous behavior. Ghoulish, even, if you will. So because of all the crazy shit he said, he was eventually banned from Twitch. He was then streaming on some, like, random-ass website that was popular with far-right activists.
D-Live isn't afraid to stand up for people in their freedom of speech and expression of their religion.
Until his Twitch ban was ultimately lifted. He now regularly streams Fortnite on Twitch and YouTube, and he's actually gotten a lot more popular since my video. Not in a good way, I should say. I think he just has more hate accounts dedicated towards him now. Also, before we get into this video, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I hardly know her. If you are a Christian or a Catholic or religious person
Or
at all,
Muslim.
it's amazing. I'm so happy for you. But in this video, I am most likely going to be making some jokes about
Why are people so afraid to touch that subject, huh? It's pretty touchy. They only know how to, like, go through that kind of, like, religion stuff, but they don't want to touch other religions. It's kind of weird.
Christianity and Jesus and God. So if having your religious beliefs criticized is going to be hard for you,
It should be also be able to criticize other religious beliefs other than just Christianity. It's just
imagine
fair,
what
right?
Jesus had to go through. Not that bad. So I've been keeping tabs on Dr. Witnesser ever since my first video about him. I talked about him a few times on my podcast, really good. I did an episode responding to his response of my original video. I did another podcast episode about him 2 years ago, about him posting a transphobic video titled What is a Woman? Fortnite Edition, which, by the way, gotta be up there for one of the worst YouTube titles of all time. That's up there with fucking I Sniffed Mr. Beast ass.
I sniff Mr. Beast ass.
And I'm gonna be honest, I really did not plan on making another main channel video about this sentient neckbeard, but I got a clip from one of his streams on my TikTok a few weeks ago, and after I saw this clip, I knew that it was a message from God telling me to make another video about this guy. This was the clip that I saw.
Did you say the N-word? And I'm like, what N-word? You mean
Bro.
Yeah, that's what everybody's favorite God-fearing streamer has been up to for the past few years.
That's
I guess
crazy.
he's just fully saying the N-word now on stream.
You mean
I had to add the bleep in, by the way. The original video, full word. And not like this would make it okay, but
That's
it's not like
crazy.
he said it just like one time, you know?
You can only say the N-word if you're black.
Are you black?
No! Don't say nigga this, nigga that. People would refer to black individuals as
Maybe I'm ill-informed, but I don't think a quote-unquote good Christian would just casually drop one of the most offensive words of all time, a slur that has historically been used by white people to intentionally dehumanize people of color, right? But hey, what do I know? I've never been to church. Maybe Christians don't care about how their words affect others. I don't know, but I could have sworn I could have sworn it was love thy neighbor, right? Neighbor, Dr. Witnesser. That's the only N-word that ends with R that you should be saying, okay? And obviously he received a ton of backlash for
Yeah, it's only Christians that can only be held accountable, actually.
saying the N-word several times. So he took to Twitter to make an apology.
Yeah, not this guy. Oh, there's a new gun. Oh, it's the Flash. Kinda knew about that one, but pretty dope gun actually. What is this? I haven't seen this video from Skeeter for a while.
We were hoping to talk to an Alex. They boast quite a bit about this. Actually, they say that it's 7.5 inches and a bit girthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's someone else using your pictures,
It's terrifying to be honest.
What is there to gain? You don't seem good looking.
Guys,
Bro.
like, are
What?
we really doing this?
Yeah, we're really doing this, Alex, unfortunately.
Being honest here, nothing. I have no idea what this is.
We found everything on your phone, and you lied the entire time.
All right, man. Put your hands on your back.
Yeah.
What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Skeet Hansen, back at it again. Right now we're in Warren, Michigan. We're also with the Real Pred Hunters here. They're going to be helping us out on this one. We're going to this guy's house. His name is Alexander Hood, and he does live in the hood, let me tell you. He's a biochem major. He works for GM. He has a pretty high-paying job, you know, I would assume. But for some reason, he's been, you know, talking online to who he thinks is a year-old girl. So he hasn't said too much, but he did express that he does want to meet up with this girl and probably have sex with her. The most damning thing we have on him is that he sent this picture right here, this very graphic image, displaying what he wants to do with this girl. Can't show it to the camera, but it's an image of a girl giving to a guy.
Damn.
Yeah. So we're going to ask him, you know, a little bit about this. He says, I'm sure we can have some fun, and he wanted to verify her. He got the verification image. We also got a verification image from him. There's a picture of him holding up 2 fingers. Yeah, doing a little peace sign for verification. That way he can't say that he was hacked or anything. He did send that picture. Here he does say that his is 7.5 inches, and it's a bit girthy. He says that he hasn't come across anyone that was able to fit it in.
Hey, yo.
He said, I've hardly come across anyone that could actually fit it.
So in that way, he's like a virgin. He's never really had it all.
Yeah,
in there.
he's never had it out all the way. He can't, you know, he's never popped his own cherry apparently. You know. Then he talks about playing with her, and
Jesus.
that's pretty much the gist of what we have here. And then we're going to be calling Warren PD to hopefully come out and address the situation. Let's get our together and get heading on over to Alex's house.
All right.
Okay, we are pulling up to our boy Alex's house. Hopefully, hoping to not spook him with any cameras. So we're going to be staying, keeping the cameras in the car for this one. Adam is going to be assisting me in conducting the interview. We're going to be going with that. It's his niece that